The Butthurt Solution. Starring Mellows. Co-starring Bear Britton Audits. Introducing Summer. Written and edited by Mr. Chips.
Disclaimer. This video is intended solely for metaphorical butthurt. If you're experiencing actual physical discomfort, please consult a medical professional. Side effects may include an inflated sense of humor, spontaneous laughter, and an improved ability to handle life's minor inconveniences. Not responsible for any eye rolls or sarcastic comments received during use. Remember, it's just cream, not a magic wand. Apply liberally to your ego and carry on.
Mellows was having one of those days where everything seemed to hurt his feelings. First, his alarm didn't go off, making him late for an important YouTube panel. Then, he spilled coffee on his favorite shirt. And to top it off, someone rang his doorbell and ran off. By the time he got to the YouTube panel, he was already in a foul mood. At work, Mellows' frustration only grew. His computer froze right before a crucial presentation, and his boss, Bear Britton Audits, seemed to be in an unusually bad mood, barking orders at everyone. The final straw came when his colleague, Summer, accidentally deleted an entire YouTube intro Mellows had spent hours working on. Unbelievable, Mellows shouted, throwing his hands up in the air like a little girl. Can this day get any worse? Summer, who felt terrible about her mistake, tried to apologize, but Mellows was too upset to listen. He stormed off in a tantrum to the staff room, muttering under his breath like a little baby about how unfair everything was. A few minutes later, Mellows' boss, Bear Britton Audits, walked into the staff room, carrying a small, brightly colored tube. "Hey, Mellows," he said, trying to hide a grin. "I heard you were having a rough day." Mellows looked up, his face still flushed with anger. "You could say that," said Mellows. Bear Britton Audits held out the tube. "Here, I got you something. It's called Butthurt Cream. It's supposed to help when you're acting like a small little child." For a moment, Mellows stared at the tube in disbelief. Then, despite himself, he started to cry. It was a ridiculous gesture, but somehow it was exactly what he needed. He took the tube from Bear Britton Audits and turned it over in his hands, reading the comical instructions. Apply generously to affected area, instant relief from minor annoyances, workplace frustrations, and general irritability, Mellows read aloud, chuckling. "See," Bear Britton Audits said, smiling. "You just needed a little humor to put things in perspective." Mellows shook his head, still laughing. "Thanks, Bear Britton. I think this is exactly what I needed to stop me being a little girl." The rest of the day didn't seem quite so bad after that. Sure, there were still problems to deal with, but every time Mellows felt his inner little girl rising, he thought about the silly tube of Butthurt Cream and couldn't help but smile. It reminded him that sometimes being a little girl and crying about everything is not the best, and so Mellows remembered that a little laughter and humor is the best remedy for having a rough day.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.